This vodcast you've got, is this feasible for 30 minutes?
It will fit, yes.
All right.
I don't know who
So
wins,
that's
but
what
both
we'll
of the VODs are shorter than this, so probably good.
Then that's
Yeah.
so everyone, please stay tuned.
Well,
We're gonna.
No, I've got everything ready.
He's got it all ready.
Yeah, of course.
Here it comes. Wha-bam!
Bam! You got Mari-Mauritz, who is the snake from, like...
Snake rattle and roll.
Roll. Yeah, something roll. I knew that much. Like an NES game, I think.
Yeah,
And
shake,
Fastfruitman.
rattle, and roll is a thing people say.
Huh.
Well, it's a thing people said in, like, the 60s or something.
Like a dance?
It's I don't know, like a cool cat in a suit with really big shoulder pads at the jukebox in the sock hop would be like, hey, shake, rattle, and roll, baby.
Okay. Sure. Fastfruitman is a fast fruit.
Look at it.
Yeah.
It's so fast.
It was like this time during the internet, like a few years ago, where just radial blur at anything funny. You just put radial blur over anything and it was immediately funny.
Yeah. I mean, it still makes me laugh.
Yeah.
There's this person who animates the HoloLive VTubers, and he just finds clips where they're just making weird noises and then does animations accompanying the noises, usually by just like having this cute little character like flipping around wildly, like there's no in between frames, and then they do the blur, and that's like the punchline every time, and it gets me every time. Okay. I'm such a child.
Okay.
This match just happened earlier today, even.
Yeah, like 3 hours ago or something.
So I think I watched it even.
What?
So I'm gonna pretend.
Did you have
the whole time?
Did you have to watch it where you did moderator, or are you just some kind of mystery tournament
I was here
nerd?
and I was like, oh, there's a match going on. I'm not doing anything. I don't know why you gotta call me.
Maybe I should give you the keys. Tell you how to do this streaming business.
My internet is not. I mean, I guess yours isn't perfect either, so maybe that's no
Yeah.
excuse. But
It's great when it works, but sometimes it just has these things.
yeah, I think mine would regularly hiccup in annoying ways.
Yeah, so Mari-Mauritz, first MT. Not much to say. What does it say? Trained at Special Ops Group DSK in Umea, arranging weekly game hangouts and monthly competitions.
That's cool.
Cool.
Everyone put like a joke in there, and Moritz was just like a very genuine, wholesome, like, here's who I am.
Yeah, I like it. And then Fastfruitman 2-2, average. We just saw how happy that can make a person, so probably Fastfruitman very happy with that. And this is a losers
This is a
too
quote
much.
from you.
Wait, is it? Oh, if this game was a oh. This is the one where I'm rude, isn't it? If this game was about going into every spike and hitting every enemy, he would be really good. It sounds like something
Is that
I would
something
say.
you said about him?
In commentary,
It
I
must
guess.
be.
Yeah, like, like I guess I was just watching it, and so I'm going to everything ever, and I was like, okay.
Oh man.
I mean, it's a good quote. I like it. A little bit rude, but apparently he took it in stride, so that's good. This is a losers 2 match. I cannot show you what the previous matches were because then that would be a spoiler. But I can look this up.
I remember that Mari-Mauritz lost to his dark imposter,
Oh, yeah.
Maurice.
I think he's the imposter.
Yeah.
The Mari-Mauritz won against Yorkie Desu in Rolling Thunder 3, and then lost against me
Alright.
in Dream Disc. And Fastfruitman
Yeah, I'm also searching.
submitted a lot of
Defeated
games.
chosen last in a thing I can't remember.
Hello Kitty's Flower Shop. Oh man, that was a good race.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
It was like way better than any Hello Kitty game has the right to be. Or at least the race. But lost against Dormians, right? In Billy's Blockbuster. That was close.
Oh, the math game.
Yeah,
That one was close.
Sokoban detected.
Will Sokoban be detected in this game?
Probably not, because if you look at the game, it looks very not Sokoban-y.
Yeah. That's the whole thing, right? You think it's not, and then all of a sudden, there it is.
Oh no. A spooky story.
Yeah. And I say that as someone who watched the race, so you gotta take everything I say with a grain of salt.
Okay.
You don't know where I'm coming from with this.
I'm assuming this will not turn into Sokoban. It's based on the art style, like the fact that this is a Digipen game. Like imagine if Digipen just made a Sokoban. Yeah, this is our project. It's you push boxes onto switches. There's an undo button.
We have such few precious resources, and this is what we chose to do with it.
But yeah, apparently this was in MT6. It's a freeware game. Like I said, Digipen student game thing. Which is usually a good sign, right? We got Nabakula Drop, which turned into Portal. We got Tag the Power of Paint, which turned into half of Portal 2. We got Perspective, which was a really cool game. If that's what it's called. You know, the one where you move along the walls, jump on blue blocks in a 3D space, but then it turns 2D. Cool game.
I can't picture it, but
Really?
I know this game's cool.
Well, that's good, because we're gonna see this game.
The mechanic here, I think, is like I could see this being built out into
Portal 3?
something more. Yeah. You get a gun and it shoots a thing that will take you from one place to another.
Oh, that's revolutionary.
Yeah. We don't have to stall, Maurice. You can just hit the buttons.
Yeah, I can. I was waiting for you to tell me what this cool mechanic is, but I guess we'll have to see for ourselves.
Yeah.
Alright, so 3, 2, 1, and the timer goes. And the players are starting soon, probably, because I paused. Yeah, oh man, look at the sync. And we have audio on the right player.
The players miss the first jump, but you're kind of supposed to miss the first jump, so you get introduced to the wrapping mechanic.
Do you wrap in all directions? Looks like it, right?
Yeah. And you can see the screen. The outside of the screen is blue.
Ah, okay, so
wrapping.
it's gonna not be blue when we're not wrapping.
Uh-huh.
What's this? Oh, this is gonna disable the wrapping.
It's the power of the blue.
Oh my god, we turned into a creepy dude.
Yeah, you are a weird, creepy guy in this game.
I press control.
You can choose.
For square. Oh.
You freeze
Oh my god.
the screen and activate the wrap.
Oh, this is fucking me up.
And I think the lava steam may even prevent you from doing the screen lock. I didn't quite gather that.
I think the steam just makes you float a little.
It definitely does that.
What do we do here?
So not only was this in Mystery Tournament 6, it was in Mystery Tournament 6 Top 8.
I mean, it seems like a top 8 game. Puzzle platformer.
Yeah, the times there were set by two of the best we have to play video games, Captain Drake and Andy. We're at under 11 minutes. So we put this in the pool knowing it might be pretty close to 15 minutes. Andy and Captain Drake are known to take, you know, a 20-25 minute game and turn it into a 10-minute game. So we were hoping something like that would happen here. But generally, this is a pretty short goal. This is kind of more of a sprint than a marathon.
What happens if you wrap, but there's a wall?
It has.
Okay.
You won't like die or anything. It
oh
just
yeah,
prevents
you
you
could.
from wrapping.
Like you teleport into a wall. Nightmare.
And like if there's a ceiling above you, then it has a floor bottom of the screen.
Yeah, which is what Fastfruitman just used to get to the goal.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty impressed with both players' ability to pretty quickly sight read what's going on with this ability.
It reminds me of Staked, or whatever it's called, the Daniel Linson game where you can like lock the screen corners. You don't wrap in that game, but like the same figuring out where you want the screen to be applies.
Window frame. People were chatting about a lot of different games. Oh, look at this. If you freeze and refreeze when you wrap around so that you're at the top, the screen catches up to where you are at the top and moves up and lets you sort of creep upwards.
This is the kind of game where, as a game designer, you have to decide very early on on things like how fast the screen scrolls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you can't change it suddenly because then suddenly all your puzzles no longer feel right.
Yeah, or like way too hard the time all to turn off and on the frame again.
Okay, what's this? Here.
So it's a short lead for Fastfruitman.
Oh. Jump on the bear.
The pig is bouncy. The level starts with whatever this is actually,
I guess you're right. It looks more like a pig.
a boar or something. Halfway between pig and bear. Boar.
Sure. Warthog.
The level starts with the key bouncing off of this boar. So you know that it's bouncy that way. I thought that was cool.
Okay, so yeah, here.
Four-sided.
You can use the key to free the boar, and it's a video game, so that's probably what you have to do, because otherwise why would that key be there?
Right. And now you just gotta figure out what it's good for. And Fastfruitman...
Oh, it works.
Yeah, there's a
can
ceiling on the top, so you have a floor at the bottom.
Okay, just some regular jumps.
So Mauritz fell behind early on. Like, kind of a lot for, 2 minutes into the race or whatever.
Oh no.
But I feel like has been keeping pace and maybe even closing the gap a little bit.
Yeah, it has to figure out this wrap here.
It's so weird to see a key on the other side of the door and be like, yeah, okay, I can just go get that key from the other side.
Fastfruitman is not seeing that he just has to wrap twice to screen scroll up, but...
Yeah, the game taught this already.
Yeah, and Fastfruitman did it.
Here comes Mari-Mauritz. Just needs to time the transition over to the other side.
Fastfruitman is trying to, get to the left wrap.
There we go.
Ah, there, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, don't walk too far.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like falling faster. Okay. It's okay.
I don't like this background. It's hard to tell whether it's part of the level or not.
That lesson of scrolling the screen up multiple times earned it.
Yeah.
And put it to use immediately. And is now in this same cave that Fastfruitman is on, running away and then wrapping around from those star projectiles. Sees this area to the right here, but
Fastfruitman
dies here. So, yeah, you can't unfreeze.
Yeah.
The screen's gonna come find you on the right side there, and
then you're trapped.
Gonna be it's a bad position.
Oh, they're wrapping the screen with laser wraps.
Oh.
Which doesn't do anything for us. Oh, it keeps us from going there, so we gotta wrap really late, I think. Or really high.
Oh, or just go up? I had the feeling like you needed to get down past the laser. Oh, that's where you start. Okay, never mind.
Okay, what's with this? So, I enter the screen, and I see this hallway of spikes, and I go, what's the puzzle here? And it turns out there's no puzzle with these spikes.
You just do a big jump.
Yeah,
curl back around.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. It feels like the kind of puzzle where, oh, you can't jump, right? But then,
yeah, something.
I don't know. Wasn't the case.
Mauritz was also scouting out and being like, what do we do here? But also, just barely catches the ledge on the turnaround.
Crazy jump.
And that means is right here with Fastfruitman, who has not figured out how to get past this thin wall.
Probably have to wrap some...
I see this section below, and I think that has to do something with the section above, and it's sure enough.
You jump so higher than you think.
It's a really big jump. I think this game would be less interesting if your jump was not so big. Because it gives you more chances to wrap, to jump off the top of the screen and wrap to the bottom. Gives you more interaction.
Fastfruitman's jump didn't come out.
Moritz also figured out that tricky small wall
Moritz is ahead.
and is now actually taking the lead. Oh, the boar dies to the
Oh,
spikes.
this is bad.
Maybe you can save the boar.
Alright, get your donations in.
Boar has been saved. Oh, okay, just freezes the screen again, just
That was
barely.
good.
The sprite changed again. Now you're like a wizard guy.
Yeah, I think that's when we entered. Maybe we're going through like ages or something. We like the dog in Secret of Evermore.
What? That one also like just like changes species and everything too. Like that.
Well, no, it's still a dog.
Yes, you're right. But it's like it becomes like a weird were dog in the prehistoric age.
Yeah, and then it's
becomes a poodle and
first it's a
Old
jackal or something in Egypt, and then it becomes a poodle, and then a toaster robot.
cycle of a dog.
That's the future liberals want.
They want our dogs to be robots. Mauritz catches up to this falling key.
I'm surprised that worked. It seemed like the kind of thing where you would fall exactly as fast as the key.
Yeah. And now we got a gigantic room, a door with no floor. Oh, the laser will make a floor. But the laser's only there when the screen is blue.
So you gotta end up on top of the right laser, I think, because then you can just wrap to the left.
And that's probably what this blue pig can help.
Ah!
Finds
Or it's
the move.
immediately. No, just has to freeze. No, where are you going?
Yeah, just freeze and go right.
Oh no!
Oh, it's doing something. Where are we going?
What? No! Oh, what? The save! That was crazy.
Okay, we're in there.
Uh.
And Fastfruitman, I think, is about to, yeah, look, also get up on this laser. There's a lot going on in this room.
I think we need to get to the lower part because we need a key. So I would just wrap down there and see what's there.
Well, I think Mauritz didn't want to unfreeze the screen there. Fastfruitman is right here with them.
I would just wrap down there. Obviously we need a key. Yeah, like fast food.
Looks good down here. I think it's a simple right to left.
Yeah.
Or left to right. I don't know how to phrase it, but that's the wrap I was talking about. Forward progress. Finds the key.
You just wrap and jump. Oh, wait, what? Oh, because there was a wall on the right. Laser was blocked.
Just squeaks past the laser. It's a good thing the laser doesn't like kill you if it touches you. It looked like it ejects you.
Now go to the right, freeze, and exit out the left side so you end up on the right again, and then unfreeze so the laser disappears.
I mean, you literally are just doing it backwards, I think, at this point. Except for, you probably want this boar to help you out.
I think you need the board to scroll the screen up enough that you fall through.
Yeah. He's got to be good for something.
This race is so close, and we know it's short.
It sure is. Andy and Captain Drake were done by now.
Oh.
Well, Fastfruitman has scrolled the screen up, but it's not far enough left. It's all wall above him, so you need the boar on the other side of the laser. And that means Fastfruitman needs to, like, go get the boar. Okay, here it comes.
Freeze the screen.
Needs to set up a screen wrap for the boar.
Yeah, now go out the right edge.
And follow it. Just follow right behind it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Nice.
Puts it all together. Moritz also getting it.
Oh. Yeah, that Morris was gonna get spiked.
So Fastfruitman just hit a mid-air boar bounce, and oh, come on, that can work. I don't know if that's intent. Wait, it was still alive down there?
It wrapped to the top.
Oh, it wrapped. Okay. And then you open this door, and it's like, what the hell does this do for me?
Did it do
And
anything?
then you see this very similar looking thing up here, and I don't really see exactly how to use it, but it's clearly connected to the thing below. Or it's also opening the door.
Oh, yeah, you freeze here and then... You can jump to the right here. You can jump to the
up.
right and unfreeze. Here, unfreeze here, and then you're here.
Oh man.
Freeze, right?
Need to get the key. Just need to freeze at the right time. That looks good. How do you get back? Do you jump?
Ah, oh, yeah.
Oh, to the okay.
Oh, no, no, don't do that. Oh, that? I mean, there's lava
What do we do?
there, right? So I think
It
Fastfruitman is
must be.
dead. You can't
Okay.
unfreeze there.
Yeah. Moritz has not got past this thin wall.
Oh, good. Long drop. Not the end.
Oh man.
At the end?
This looks like the end.
Oh.
That's the little guy that you were.
You're a little guy now.
The cycle is complete.
Oh my god.
Because we have a rule in Mystery Tournament. If games are too short, then we want the games to be a certain length so that the better player has a chance to outplay their opponent. So we've just set the cutoff. If both players finish less than 15 minutes, it's ruled too short. And so that is Moritz's last hope here. Has 30 seconds and just got past the wall that was such a problem.
There's one puzzle left. Just has to freeze here, drop.
Drops down, gets the key, needs to go left, and then watch out for that lava.
Oh, that could have almost worked. Oh, but no, it's like down here. Wait,
Still
no, this is good.
okay.
Yeah, this is good.
But the timer
Oh my god, it's like...
needs to go right and then freeze and then go left and then unfreeze. 15 minutes ticks over. And time is when the credits roll. I don't know exactly when you lose control, but it's just a little bit too slow.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's a win for Fastfruitman by, like, a minute difference in their times, but in a lot of ways it was a win by, 5 seconds of Maurice bring the credits under 15 minutes. So this is a cool game.
I like
even the style of the visuals, like the weird storytelling of this guy getting old, and then they do a lot with a little.
I was gonna trash talk that part, like, oh, gotta get that extra credits in class points by putting in a story that's like up to interpretation.
It reeks to you of like whatever the video game equivalent of Oscar bait is.
Yeah, kind of.
trying to do some emotional story game.
Yeah, a little bit, but I mean it's fine. It wasn't over the head.
Yeah, it didn't like interrupt each level transition with like a monologue of that's like way too pretentious.
Oh, but then again,
right?
I really liked Thomas Was Alone, which is what you just described.
Well, doesn't that have like you have control while it tells you stuff?
That's true. You do.
Yeah. I should probably play that. I've heard the music from that game, and it's like weirdly really good.
All right.
I like these. A little bit of story in there. Emotion. A little bit of art.
By the way, I liked how you made it like exciting whether this race was gonna be annulled. I was on the edge of my seat, and I'm pretty sure this race is already over. Like 3 hours ago.
Yeah. I told you. You had to be careful with what I was gonna lie to you if necessary to do this race justice. It probably would have. It might have been better if it just wasn't me on commentary, but I didn't know which one you had queued up, and then suddenly there it was. And I was like, well, okay.
It's fine.
I think it went okay. So congratulations to Fastfruitman. That was, unfortunately, the elimination. Mauritz. Very, very, very close race. pretty good, right? Like went 2-2, has looked pretty good in some of their matches. And Daniel really gave him a. We got 8 minutes to spare. Wait, I've got a ton of Discord messages. None of these are give games.